Okay, boys, so I saw this announcement and I was like, I've got to make a video on this. I had a few more videos I was planning to make, but I was like, fuck it, this got to go on hold. This video takes priority. So, for you who are not, in the loop, I doubt very many of you would not have heard this, but War of Champions is going to be coming around somewhat in, let's say, I think it's February, so the qualifiers are starting in November, and it'll be 3-4 months of qualifiers, 6 CRWs in total. And then we'll be going into War of Champions. But that's not the big information here. War of Champions, obviously, pretty big news, right? So, obviously, I'm going to give my opinion on this. I'm going to be absolutely, completely fucking honest here. And so, first of all, top 100 factions who score the most faction war points will be eligible to qualify in the War of Champions. Obviously, this is accumulative over 6 wars, so top 100, it's fairly fucking easy, let's be honest. If you're in a remotely active faction, you'll participate fairly easily. So that's pretty cool. 100 factions, that's double what we had last time. Personally, the 100 thing, I think it makes it a little bit too inclusive. Like, it's literally, you war and you get in. There's no real pressure to really go that extra mile to get in War of Champions. It's pretty much, here's a free ticket. But 100 factions means more matchups. I'm excited. So, next of all, we got the exclusive toon Romanov. I'll probably do a whole another video on him, so we'll leave that for now. But he is the exclusive toon. Also, if you look in his promo art, it does say Limit Break 3. So Limit Break 3 is on the way, which is, depending on how you look at it, could be exciting, could be not. That inner circle is making me shit myself personally, but we'll see how it goes going forwards. But back to War of Champions. So, I've already said there's 100 factions qualifying. That is pretty fucking cool, right? So, there's a few things here that makes it a little bit unique. So, first of all, War of Champions qualification prizes include Romanov, obviously. So you get the exclusive art Romanov. So like with Laurie Morgan, you get it's exclusive art for the avatar pretty much. Now this is all qualification prizes. Keep this in mind when I say this. So obviously War Veteran art on the exclusive copy of Mythic Romanov. 5 Paragon mods. Random mod from set choice. That is massive as fuck. 27% and you get 5 of them. Obviously, that's if it's just stat based. Obviously, if you've got resistances, that'll be up to like 90%. That's absolutely fucking insane. So next of all, if you place first in War Champions, you get the avatar. Second, third, it's all standard procedure sort of thing. But here's a very interesting thing they've added in. The War Champions winner will receive an exclusive 5-star weapon shortly after War of Champions. Now, not only will this weapon have unique art, but this winning faction will have that special 5-star weapon named after the faction and rewarded to all its members. To further celebrate this faction's achievements as best in game, all players in the game will have the opportunity to purchase this War of Champions weapon for a limited time. The Walking Dead team will provide the art and stats of this exclusive weapon and will attach the winning faction's name. Winning faction will not influence weapon design. Blah blah blah. But yeah, basically they get a weapon will be named after your faction, and obviously they had to put Scopely has the rights to reject the faction's name if it violates TOS. So I'm sorry, beta tested your mum. I don't think if you win War of Champions, they're gonna allow your faction's name to go on a weapon. But that's a pretty fucking cool thing. But here is the big juicy bit on the bone. Now, all this World Champions shit, I'm excited for it. But this is what I'm very, very excited for. And I know this is going to be a very double-edged sword for some people. It's either going to be very good news or it's going to be very shit news. There's not really much in the middle. So, first of all, there's no more waves. Meaning, Wave 3, Wave 2, Wave 1 are all going to be merged into basically one big pool. So, in War, now there'll be 16 groups, and I think it's between 196 regions, so I think you're averaging like 10 regions. A CRW, meaning you're going to get so many other factions to fight in each CRW. It's going to be so much better. Now, granted, I know Wave 3 and 2, they think they're hot shit and whatnot, and I do clown on Wave 2 and 3 because they haven't had any actual comp, and they might lose some placements over this, but you got to remember, with this new matchmaking thing, you're going to be facing a lot more factions your own strength. Not only, because there's a big difference between number 5 in COW at the moment and number 1 in COW. But in the new format where they merge pretty much everyone together in these new waves, and it's no wave system anymore, you're going to be fighting people a lot closer to your strength, meaning a lot closer wars, a lot more competitiveness, and it's going to be a lot more enjoyable, like faster matchmaking and everything. It's going to be a lot more enjoyable. Now, with this being said, I do see a few rumbles, if you will. I do think factions are going to disperse. I do think some wave 2 and 3s are going to literally jump ship to any to wave 1 faction, just because they're more established, they're a lot more stronger, and whatnot. So I do think that's probably going to happen, but it will be interesting to see if any of the wave 3 or 2 factions can keep up with these wave 1 big dogs that have been well established for a very long time. So that being said, region transfers on November 2nd, everyone will get another key. Your transfer cooldown will reset once more, and then 60-day cooldown is the standard thing. Region mergers, so there's 35 low activity regions. They're going to be phased out over time, blah blah blah. So yeah, they're going to be pretty much gifting people shit if they move out of those low activity regions. It's not too much, but it'll be a lot more better. So yeah, starting with War Season 3, 198 regions that will be grouped together across 13 different groupings for CRW and Blitz War. See the full things here. Bradley will be the exception because they're a brand new region, and if they get let out into the loose, God knows they're getting slapped. Each war group will have no more than 16 regions in it. Basically, their goal is a similar number of active factions competing with each other in each CRW. So not many people are at a disadvantage or an advantage when it comes to fighting over rewards, and it's going to be a lot more competitive, faster matchmaking. It's going to be absolutely fucking amazing. Obviously, the regions in group will be switched after every CRW to order and provide new diverse opponents throughout the war seasons. I mean, you're not going to fight the same people over and over in your waves. You're going to be fighting brand new factions every single war, which I think is absolutely amazing. You'll get new rivals. You'll be more competitive. It's overall just an absolutely fucking amazing thing. So war format, obviously, it's 8v8, 48 hours. War energy will be at 8, so that's amazing. It means you can pretty much farm up cancel war champions if you're low. For 8v8, 4 mercenaries will be available after 5 minutes. 6v6, 3 mercenaries will be available after 5 minutes. And obviously, all these towers will be changed around weekly, for all that. And I do give props here. They have changed the war rankings to make it a lot more closer. Obviously, it's going to be a big downgrade from, if you're a top faction in wave 3 or 2, or you're a top 5 faction. Obviously, when everyone's merged together, you're going to drop a little bit, or you might stay the same. It's completely up to how strong your faction is, but yeah, that's also another thing, which I think is, I'm very thankful they've made the brackets closer to make the rewards I feel a lot more rewarding, if you will. Obviously, there's 400k milestones here and there. There's also faction missions, which they're going to be keeping that, which is great. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it I really want to talk about. But what I was very interested in talking about is the region cooldowns and whatnot, and how there's no waves anymore. Because I'm very curious. I want to start a debate about this. What do you think about the waves being, disintegrated? There's no more waves. It's purely you're gonna be fighting in big groups now. It's gonna be a lot more competitive. I know lots of people are gonna be upset with it, and a lot of people are gonna be, happy with it. It's better matchmaking. It's a lot more competitive. But that being said, some people could refer it to like it literally being like a War Champions every week. But personally, how I see it was, before the wave systems, it was a lot more competitive. There was a lot more factions with similar strengths, and the battles were a lot closer, and people were a lot more engaged to try and beat each other, and the rivalries were absolutely amazing. So with the removal of waves, I think this is going to make the game a lot more competitive, a lot more engaging, and overall, and just make the overall enjoyment a lot better with the faster matchmaking. So with that being said, please let's have a discussion in the comment section. Maybe if you want to join my Discord and discuss it as well. What's your opinion on the waves getting disintegrated? Do you think it's a good move? Do you think it's a bad move? Are you upset? Are you happy? Does this affect you a lot? Does this affect you not much? And will you be moving, if you're in wave 3 or 2, will you be moving up to more of the older regions to join some of the factions, or are you going to be spraying your sticking with your same faction and see where you place, sort of thing? Because it's a big step up from wave 3 to 2 and 2 to 1. So them being put all together into one big grouping it's going to be a big step up for some people. So yeah, let's start a discussion. I'll have a few more videos this week, and yeah, I'm very excited to release a few of these videos. It's some good shit coming out, boys. Peace out.